Food shortages appear to have persisted in 2022. This is what could be the problem. Following some indications of a sluggish and cautious return to pre-pandemic normalcy last year, 2022 is already starting to resemble the fall of 2020, which will result in supply problems at supermarkets. When you need to reduce food waste, keep this advice close at hand to prevent wasting food. This time, there are food shortages in multiple areas of the supermarket, making it more difficult for customers to locate specific products. Stay tuned until the very end if you don't want to have to beg for any food, because we will cover most of the items that will be coming out of stock this winter. Before moving on, please smash that like button and subscribe to Proactive Investing to never miss the newest content about investing and economics. Number 1. Peanut butter. When customers realize the empty shelves that they see in stores are getting worse and aren't going away anytime soon, who can blame them? You can bet that peanut butter will fly off the shelves. When circumstances like this arise, peanut butter is the ideal food to have on hand. It has a long shelf life, is delicious, is rich in protein and healthy fats, provides a lot of energy, and can be used in a variety of dishes. Having a consistent supply of peanut butter in your pantry has many benefits. Number 2. Avocado. There may be less of this fruit, yes, avocado is a fruit, available for purchase. An American plant safety inspector stationed in Mexico received a threat, prompting the American authorities to halt imports of Mexican avocados earlier this year. Inspectors from the United States are stationed in Mexico to examine whether Mexican avocados may be exported to the country without risk. Despite the fact that imports have begun, prices are at an all-time high, and unfulfilled orders might still result in shortages. Number 3. Potato chips. Due to an ongoing potato shortage brought on by extreme weather and significant crop losses earlier this year, finding potato chips and other fried foods at our neighborhood stores may get harder going forward. A rising lack in vegetable oil, which is frequently used to make fried foods, is another aspect that could lead to stockouts this winter. Vegetable oil supplies are being restricted by suppliers globally, which has forced many food producers to cut back on their selection of fried snacks and boost prices on popular goods. Number 4. Whole wheat crackers. When we discuss long-term shortages, we need to consider foods that will keep us fuller for longer whilst also being adaptable and usable in a variety of ways. Whole wheat crackers are a wonderful option because of this. They include more calories and potentially more fiber than their plan equivalents, as well as more fat. When you're extremely hungry, they make a very simple snack to keep on hand. They may be processed and made into flour, and when used in place of bread whilst creating sandwiches, they work very well. Number 5. Popcorn. Popcorn, a favorite snack, will also be difficult to find this winter. The Wall Street Journal's research indicates that the impending popcorn shortfall is caused by many problems with the supply chain and a 17% decrease in maize production this year. Our nation's favorite movie snack has just become the latest casualty of supply chain disruptions in the food industry as a result of the unprecedented drought that we are currently experiencing. Farmers were forced to abandon corn crops in favor of more lucrative ones due to the drought, but everything from backpacks to the use of oil used in popcorns this year has short supply. Number 6. Nuts and trail mix. When circumstances are difficult and you have mouths to feed, it's always a great idea to stock up on high-energy items like nuts and trail mixes. Because you can make a variety of meals with them, add them to smoothies, cookies, pancakes, and even sauces, make energy bars with them, or simply have some as a snack, having these foods on hand can be very beneficial. They're advantageous and healthy, and they're absolutely worth adding to your supply. Number 7. Hamburger patties. Ground beef purchases were restricted at Costco and Kroger at the start of the outbreak. Burgers ran out of the hundreds of Wendy's and McDonald's locations. The distribution of meats throughout the food system is being impacted by the lack of packaging materials that meat manufacturers are experiencing, but ground beef in particular is likely to see the most impact. Due to a significant labor shortage in the industry, working in processing beef facilities requires extra manpower. Because of this, some food manufacturers choose to sell ground beef in its natural state rather than reprocessing and packing it to make hamburger patties. Number 8. Cereals. Did you know that cereal is one of the most commonly consumed foods? If you want to avoid shortages, well, stock up on food whilst it's still available, as it's one of the most popular commodities at grocery shops and food banks alike. Especially if you have kids, cereal is a good and filling morning staple that may be made more fascinating. Cereal is generally shelf-stable. If you're planning to buy in bulk, you can purchase multi-grain cereals that are separately packed or already manufactured in cereal buckets to prevent staleness after opening. Additionally, you may package them in Mylar bags with some oxygen absorbers and a gamma seal top to keep them fresh until you open them. What replacement can be used instead of cereals? Before moving on to the next item, please like the video and subscribe to our channel, Proactive Investing. Only then will we disclose the next item. Done? Great, let's move on to the 9th item that you need to buy in bulk. Number 9. Chicken wings. Over 40 million birds have died this year due to a chicken scarcity brought on by the worst bird flu outbreak in history. We are currently anticipating how it will affect supply networks. Famous eateries like KFC and Buffalo Wild Wings ran out of chicken wings a few months ago. Now that there are fewer chickens available, shops are also starting to feel the pinch. If you're lucky enough to find about chicken wings in stores, the price has risen by about 50% since last year. We will probably struggle to find this product during the upcoming winter, given that even large restaurant chains are currently vying for the remaining supplies. Number 10. Canned vegetables like carrots and green beans. When you don't have access to fresh vegetables, canned vegetables are an easy and affordable method to receive a full meal right from the jar. They also serve as a source of vitamins and minerals. However, keep in mind that this was a year of historically large crop losses and far fewer vegetables will reach our food supply chains in the months to come, meaning prices will grow much higher and product stock will be reduced. Currently, the shells of canned vegetables are still available. You can't make good food without carrots and tomatoes, right? Number 11. Fish sticks. Fish sticks are another type of protein that is in short supply in the US. According to USA Today, Canada, the top supplier of fish to the United States, held on to more than 25 million pounds of the product in the third quarter due to transportation problems. However, some experts think that Canada is reducing its exports to ensure that its citizens will have access to food in the coming weeks and months. Fish exports from Canada may be even more difficult in 2023 as a result of the neighbouring country's 16% decline in fish production this year. Number 12. Pickles. Pickles have been in short supply both on grocery store shelves and at select fast food establishments like Burger King due to growing demand and decreased manufacturing, and this scarcity has been occurring regularly since the health crisis in 2020. Now it's occurring once more, but due to a glass jar squeeze, household pickle manufacturers like Clausen recently complained that pickle supplies weren't getting to the shelves. In fact, when consumers become more aware of deteriorating food shortages, mason jars and lids are among the first things to vanish. Number 13. Chickpea. Hummus fans might want to stock up on a protein-rich dip as soon as possible. Crops in Russia and Ukraine, two major producers of chickpeas, were unable to be sown and shipped due to ongoing conflict in Ukraine. This year, Australia and Mexico have also experienced weather issues such as flooding, which has reduced their own crop production. Number 14. Frozen pizza. Unbelievably, carbon dioxide is also a crucial component in the creation of many frozen meals, including frozen pizza from the grocery store. In order to maintain the flavor and texture of frozen goods during storage and transit, CO2 is frequently employed as a refrigerant. The carbon dioxide in the atmosphere keeps frozen foods from spoiling. Therefore, during the coming month or two, the frozen pizza aisle, which is similar to the beer aisle, might appear a little empty. Who doesn't love pizza? We are all crazy fans of pizza. But be honest, pizza with or without pineapple? Let me know in the comments. And number 15, olive oil. As major olive oil producers in Spain and Italy recover from one of the hottest summers on record, cooking oil may soon become a desirable item. Western Europe has had an extensive drought and temperatures that were above 100 degrees Fahrenheit in June and July. This caused miles and miles of soil to become dry. According to analysis, supplies of olive oil from Italy and Spain could both decline by 20 to 30% and 25 to 30% respectively in comparison to last year. Have you ever faced a food shortage? If so, which of these items did you miss on the shelves? Comment down below. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to Proactive Investing and like this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.